relationship with Windows 10 has gotten to a point where I'm like, it's gonna forget USB protocol, and then it won't record any of the stream. What's up?
I need to know, do you leave up a stream goal to switch to any insane game?
No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
Of course not. I would never leave up a stream goal that seemed insane given what we're doing right now. Let me just click this button. Oh, thanks for double-clicking, mouse. I love you. Oh my god. Bob, for all intents and purposes, let's say no.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Finally got it to stop double-clicking. For people who don't know, I bought a Razer Naga mouse months ago, and it just has been a pain the whole time. I thought eventually it would stop, like it would work itself out, but no, every time I click, it'll double-click at random. Anyways, we got sent a preview copy of Immortals Fenyx Rising from Ubisoft, so thanks Ubisoft for sending us this. And they allow us today to live stream it for you, so we will go ahead and do that so we can all check this out. Okay, you've only played 3 hours.
Yeah, so you don't expect any like major spoilers here or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this would be like telling you a sentence from the first chapter of a book that's like 20 chapters long, I assume, because it's a Ubisoft game.
Yeah,
They're pretty
I assume
huge.
There's no end in sight. This is probably the most we have Breath of the Wild at home game I've ever played.
I mean, you booted it and I was like, man, we're just living in the grass aesthetic.
But it moves, that's nice.
Yeah. So, I know you tried this game before we got sent this code.
Yes.
You tried it on Stadia.
Yes. The Stadia demo.
Oh my god, they really do Team Rocket away.
Yeah, they just T-pose away. It's hilarious.
Anyway, we're playing this on PS5 in performance mode, right?
Yes, of course, performance mode.
And of course, this does not include, like, it hasn't launched yet. So obviously, a patch that would be a day one patch, it does not have.
It did patch yesterday, though.
Okay.
So that might have been a day one
updating.
patch, but I'm not sure if they got another one planned or what.
I assume they have another one planned. But yeah, no, so this is pretty cool. I mean, I got to check out Assassin's Creed Valhalla with my Series X. Then because of the wonder that is smart delivery, I traded that version in, and I plan to maybe check it out on PS5 at some time. And I just bought Watch Dogs Legions on a Black Friday sale.
Nice.
For like $30.
We're getting all sorts of Ubisoft games.
I'm getting to touch bases with all the Ubisoft games. Valhalla seemed fine. How has this been for you?
This has probably been like the best feeling Ubisoft game in a very long time.
Wow.
That's not saying a lot, but
I just put together you're riding a deer.
yes, I can hold the triangle button and summon any mount I have, which you get mounted much the same way you do in Zelda Breath of the Wild, where you can find them in the wild and tame them. Have to like sneak up on them.
So is this the elk equivalent of red hair that you're riding, or are they all this shade?
They are all this shade. I think
Okay.
all the animals have been like corrupted by Typhon, who is the main villain of the game.
A tree is talking? Oh my god. Got a face.
If I could move, I'd deliver. Same day guarantee.
Those deer are not red. Let's see if I can capture any of them. Also, this is the story, so it's kind of Dreamcasting, I guess. Ugh.
She's like, damn, that was my dinner.
True, just gotta start chowing down.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to be Aphrodite?
Why, yes, I am. Pleasure to humbly make your acquaintance.
Phoenix. Sorry, I'm just such a fan. You're responsible for some of
Phoenix,
the most
last
epic
name
love
Rising.
stories of all time.
Marcus Phoenix
I have to
Rising.
admit, I wasn't expecting a tree, but even in your arboreal state, you're beautiful.
Oh, that's sweet of you to say, but the only mirror I gaze into these days reflects the happy smiles of the creatures I help.
They look so jacked!
But I like to keep me anchored here.
So that's why Typhon did this to you. So you can't use your beauty to move ships or inspire bravery in battle against him.
Me? Start a war? I don't know where you get such outlandish ideas. True beauty is found in acts of service. True love is the giving of
Phoenix Days
yourself to
Gone.
others. The name Aphrodite should have stood for those things all along.
She did not just say that.
I am reformed now. My old essence locked away in a vault, wedged under my largest root,
Which is a shrine,
Maybe I
which
could
you
get
must
that
solve
essence back.
with motion
I'm
controls.
going to need allies to go up
Has it
against
used
my
motion
foe.
controls
It
at all?
hasn't used motion
Okay.
controls at all, which is a little
You
weird.
said you need to
Okay,
free
yeah.
yourself from your roots.
You even have.
The
Well, I'll
hungry,
show
of
you once we can
course.
play again, where you
Well,
can control
Okay.
the arrows.
My roots were as a pretty bad farmer, so I know how to hurt plants. Salt, it shrivels them up.
Oh, would that work? But
One
of
moment I'll
course,
roast
my
them on
roots are
Twitter and
not
they'll shrivel.
ordinary. They're primal, powerful.
So we'll need mythical salt water? Oh, this is in the prophecy. A pearl in rough seas.
I wonder if that's a
You were
collectible.
pearl born in
Couldn't
rough
be.
seas. The salty sea foam from your birth.
Yes, what an inspired proposal.
Have you run into this character at all before?
No, this is the first time meeting this
I kind of
character.
figured, but I thought I would ask.
You guys set on the journey to go save the gods
What if
who've
a
been
stranger
imprisoned by
asks to be
Typhon.
troubled?
Jerk.
Yeah.
If a stranger asks
Everyone's
to be
turned into
troubled,
trees. Could you imagine?
God,
I would
I
have a
assume-
stroke. That would be funny as hell.
I assume they're all different, but we'll see.
Here's how to conjure sea foam from my birthplace.
I already know all about this. Mom loved this story. Grandpappy Uranus threw a pearl into the sea. The sea churned into foam, and Aphrodite rose up out of it.
A pearl. Grandpappy? I'm not sure that's how it...
That's definitely the story.
Okay. I'm sure that's how it went down.
Got it. Knock a pearl into the ocean really hard. That sounds simple enough.
Oh, thank you, Phoenix. I'll be
See,
serving
that was
fresh
an
apples
era.
to the
You could
next
just wear
portion
armor
of
with
the
abs on
golden
it, and no one would question, hey, are you ripped underneath that? Like, fucking, I wish I could do that for these streams. That would be fantastic.
Get into a lizard. Aphrodite?
You know,
I
I was enjoying how there was less of them talking over it.
Is
And
it
And
now-
then they cut in.
Yeah, then they cut in.
Married her off to Hephaestus against her will.
I honestly,
Hey, no, it wasn't. I mean, she knew I was doing it for her own good.
I think I might enjoy it cutting to those two old men Muppets more. Like, if you tried to tell a normal story, but then it cut to the two old man Muppets who just laugh at shit.
Yes.
I think that would actually work for me better than this, but,
Let's go get that not collectible.
yeah, you get the thing that totally isn't a collectible. I'll explain to chat because some people seem confused. This game isn't out yet. As the description says, we were sent a free review copy from Ubisoft, and we get to cover it. We get to live stream it today, which is why you see other people live streaming it. It doesn't come out until Tuesday next week, right?
Yeah, I think that's right. Like
Okay.
Yeah, the 30th is a Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. This is like the Ratchet reboot with Quark talking over. It's funny that you say that, Maxiev, because the exact quote from Bob on Big Think Dimension a few weeks ago was, "We hope it's not that exact thing."
Yeah, I thought that might be the gimmick for the demo for Stadia, but no, that's the gimmick for the entire game. So get used to
This
it.
this is what we're doing.
She picks things up by slapping. It's a little weird. Oh, yeah, you don't have to give the horse yet. Good. Because that's always annoying.
It's a shame those normal-looking elk ran off, you know?
Yeah, I know. I don't think I'll ever see them again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and all the humans have been turned to stone.
Even the creeps.
Presumably, they're both just running from something, not
Sure.
just...
This is how I run.
Yes.
The 3rd is Thursday? Okay. So people are saying the 3rd.
Okay. I constantly go in first person mode and highlight stuff. Like if there's a collectible.
What is the controller doing?
The controller's doing this weird thing where the triggers are going.
Like the adaptive triggers?
Yeah,
they're
they're
just
being-
kicking
They're kicking.
to let you know that's important.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I think
I mean, the thing is, like, if you don't own a DualSense, you don't know, but it's very audible when it engages the motor and the adaptive sensor. So, like, I was able to hear it just fine, the adaptive triggers from over here.
Oh, there's a chest in there. It's one of those, this is one of those camps like you see in Breath of the Wild. Oh, jeez, he just threw a tree at me and killed me, didn't he?
I had not seen this. I had not seen the "you died" screen. That was some shit.
Maybe.
That maybe reminded me a little bit too much of God. What is that comic book Wanted, where it has the ending that's absolutely top tier terrible. Teal showed it to me. Oh, thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
Hey, me, how's it going?
Yeah, if you sneak up on dudes, you can do a stealth attack like that.
That did seem to do a whole lot of damage.
Yeah,
You seem a little outclassed here.
the damage values in this game are weird.
So you only take 3 hits? That's not something I expected.
No, that's actually a full health bar, but it regenerates in those 3 chunks. So as long as I don't fully lose that chunk, I can regenerate it.
Each time he hit you, it took one of those chunks perfect.
Yeah, this guy's absurdly strong.
That just seemed coincidental that he would hit you
Yes.
for exact chunks. Wow. So I gotta ask, is there an experience system? Do you gain levels?
You don't seem to gain levels from experience, but you do have you can level up your stuff from collecting things. Like my health bar can be increased by collecting fruits, and my stamina bar can be increased by collecting lightning.
Okay.
I use my bird on him. Maybe. There he goes.
I like that it's just hitting him in the back of the head. Like, when I think I'm gonna summon a bird to attack someone, I don't think literally the most annoying thing possible is hitting them in the back of the head over and over.
But yeah, it's pretty responsive. It's just that so many of these enemies feel like just total attack sponges. Like,
Go on.
This is the first area.
Don't worry, you have time to explain this as you fight this dude. Yeah, I can't think of any enemy in a game like Breath of the Wild that took this amount of hits. That was just a guy.
Yeah, there are those boss type enemies, but you know they're
There you go.
like they're not everywhere. Yeah, he's gone. All right.
Wait, were those eggs or just weird shaped stones?
Those are just stones.
Okay.
And that should have unlocked. I thought that would unlock the chest in here. I guess I was an idiot.
You came in here and then it was like, hey, what are you doing? Put the pearl in the ocean.
Now I feel dumb.
Bob's like, I'm gonna fight this guy to get in there, and then he gets in here, and it's like, shit's locked away, dude. What are you? You should have gotten the key before you sent him into orbit. Well, I guess it's time for us to roll the pearl into the ocean. The screen seems to be telling us that's very important.
Yes. I was hoping I could get something off my way to that, but I guess I was wrong. I was an idiot.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's climbing in this.
Yes,
just like Breath.
Breath of the Wild climbing. It feels a little wonky sometimes. Some shit doesn't want to get up over ledges, but it works.
Okay.
Slap those flowers.
That thing that's coming out of your back, is that just like the beginning of your run animation?
Yeah, I hold square button. I can do that. It's like I think that somehow my wings magic is making me run faster.
Okay, so that's not like a modifier. That's just how running always looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get that when you really need a big game. It just pretty much
Gotcha.
gonna always be there, I assume.
Yeah, and for anyone who missed it, we're only like 3 hours and 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes into this. Yeah, I heard they put out
I guess he couldn't handle the jump.
At least you didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
That's something. Oh, cool. I guess it's in that.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I actually have to kill him this time.
Yeah, I think you do. What is...
So yeah, I got magnesis.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Pretty obviously going for the same thing. What's the blue bar?
The blue bar, I believe, is the stun meter. If I fill it up, it'll be stunned.
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah, if you didn't notice, we do have the Bayonetta style slowdown time when I dodge.
That's time being slowed down. I didn't see a screen-wide
Yeah, it doesn't
visual,
have like
so
good visual for it. So
I thought his animation was just weird and ended with him holding the ground explosion for a bit. But okay. I see dodging gives you a shitload of iframes.
yes,
That's appreciated, given that there are giant enemies like this.
and that's my block. If I time it right, it'll parry him, and then he'll be like open to attack.
How has the parrying been? Like,
It always has a pretty decent amount of
Yes.
window.
He was
Okay.
afraid they'd overthrow him. There was a prophecy.
Bored. Grandpappy made the right call. Those things are an eyesore. Get it?
did it open up?
Yes. There we go.
The birth of Aphrodite is a gruesome tale.
Oh, I guess we
Nothing
can't fully
gruesome
whip this
about
thing.
it. Grandpappy Uranus
Now
and
it's
my
just
dead
Tomb Raider
dad,
and the Marbles of
Kronos,
Madness.
had a
Yes.
battle so great it severed
What a
heaven from
crop
earth.
in the Marbles of Madness. You're like, I need to move this fast. I'll throw rocks at it to move it fast.
Well, it seems to be rolling. Is it gonna roll all the way there?
That's not all that was severed. During his surprise attack, Kronos
Please tell me the
descended on
voiceovers can be
Uranus.
disabled. Have we checked to see?
I haven't checked, but they're basically the entire story, so I'd be surprised.
Sound, I would assume. Menu
Turn-
narration?
That's for, you know, like an automated voice to help you.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, that's not the narration I need to get rid of.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wait, can we go back to the bottom? Audio dynamic range. That's pretty cool. I really like it when games have proper adjustment for that. Because a lot of times when I'm on headphones, I want max dynamic range. When you're asleep and I'm trying to play a game on speakers, I do not. And,
That's interesting. You can make the music come in more.
that's good. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Stoutfish, for a subscriber.
From heaven,
Does this game really
there
make
was
you
a
feel
great
like Phoenix,
earthquake
Bob? We have a
that
question in
knocked
chat.
the earth loose from its
Do you feel
oyster.
like you're rising right now?
There was no.
I'm rising right now. Even now.
Even now.
Flew from its oyster on land, and Uranus caught it,
Okay, so is it
and
just because I
ran it
just
out
got
to sea
done
with
playing a
such
few hours of
force
Age of
that it
Calamity,
caused
or
the
is this
frothy
game trying to get
foam
people
bubble?
interested by looking similar to it and having features?
Don't write a paragraph.
Yeah, right?
Get to the point, you guys. I think it's what, a 200 character limit? Yeah, no, this is clearly Ubisoft trying to make a Breath of the Wild style game, but on their sort of scope that they try.
Right.
Because, you know,
Like I said, we have Breath of the Wild at home. It's the most that you could imagine. Oops.
I was like, is Bob gonna make it ram its head into this to move it? That seems cruel.
They map the same. The button mapping in this game's all over the place. The triangle button, if I hold it, it summons that. If I hit it, I can move this. And the other features, like if I sneak up on someone, it's my stealth attack. It's like,
Okay.
please,
Yeah, okay.
don't double map it this much.
Well, that's triple mapping.
Yeah. And you'd think they'd put run on like R1 or something, but no, it's on square. So I can't adjust the camera while I'm running easily. Got some
That's okay.
juices.
That just makes it like a Demon Souls, where it runs on circle.
Yeah, but it has this weirdly Demon Souls like attack their control scheme where the shoulder buttons are the melee attacks.
Okay. This is just the evolution of action games at this point. I guess.
Like I can understand it for Demon Souls where it's more focused on combat. You want to be able to look around and use the attack buttons. Because this, not really. There she goes.
Goodbye now. I wonder why you would put run on square and not on circle. Is
Circle is duck. Yeah, I know. It's
Okay,
like
okay.
L,
All right. What's L3 do?
nothing. Yeah.
I got nothing.
Luckily, they do have things to adjust control scheme, but where everything's doubled mapped so much, I'm not sure if I can actually get a good control scheme on there or not.
Right.
This is an exciting mission we found here.
Yes. I'm just staring at the cube map on the thing going, it's never going to update.
No. Why would it update, thank God? Can I attack it to make it go faster?
That did seem to help. Do you have a good attack? Like a really heavy one?
I got the axe attack, but it's so slow it's hard to actually hit stuff. Okay, let's see if I can... I guess I have to move all this out of the way.
I know earlier, before we started the stream a few days ago,
Yeah.
there was an area you went to that had a loading screen.
Yes.
And they built an elaborate loading screen, guys, like a mini game.
We will do a trial.
So that way they can see how much the PS5 has made that laughable.
Yes. Which they are straight up the rest of the Wild trials. Like, there's no two ways about it. You go to, like, low-budget dimension and everything.
That's okay. If everyone can make a Souls game, then at least one major company can try to make a Breath of the Wild. Why not?
Yeah, no, it's no offense to this game, honestly. Like, that's fine to try and do that.
I mean, Bob would give everything if anyone would try to make a Tenchu game.
You're right? That'd be neat.
I can't believe they're ripping off Pinball FX. So what, now you need to find a way to open that gate so you can actually... Wait, what are you heavenly sorting right now?
Yes, I'm heavily sorting right now, but no motion control. They have to use the analog stick. They have to use the right analog stick.
That's a shame. Wait, is this Ubisoft making a Genshin? Vox, you were so close.
But yeah, we do talk about this in the next big thing, and this is a game that feels really weak compared to Genshin.
I mean, Genshin is Unreal,
right?
And basically nothing is Genshin,
right?
Like Genshin's, and it's powered by evil gacha money, so
it is. So the money is unlimited.
Its power is maximum.
Yes.
Its budget is maximum. It's really terrible that I've done such a good job not playing Genshin, but I'll have to for Game of the Year. Really tragic.
All right, this looks like it's one of these puzzles. Very complicated puzzle.
Okay, I was like, he has to shoot 2 of them.
Oh, 3 of them, Jesus. What are they doing? This is tough.
This is too many layers for Bob. Game, please.
Come on, please. Fine, I'll use my hands. After this, we can go level up my character at the base so he can see all that.
Fox says, no, Dan, I'm just preparing my next message. Breath of the Wild-like is now a genre. If Genshin is Ruby as a Breath of the Wild-like, then what web series is Immortals a Breath of the Wild-like of? One kind of cursed that you just called Genshin that.
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus, Genshin has so much better animations than anything in Ruby ever had.
And character designs, but that's not the point. I'm not here to punch Ruby.
Yeah.
I'm always here for that. No, Bob, Genshin is what if Ruby was good.
Aphrodite rose, full grown, beautiful as that same pearl.
I can't take this anymore. Zeus, Gaia lied to you about how Aphrodite was born.
Oh yeah? Then tell me how it really happened.
And Kronos, they fought.
You can't be serious.
See, if Agro was here, he would tell us. Then we would know, and it would be very funny.
That's...
because Kronos cut off his...
You're sick, Prometheus.
When you want to do a game that's not rated M, but you want
to secure.
Situate it in the middle of lore that is.
Return to Aphrodite with the key to her freedom and the vault.
It's a little weird just because they are like very open about, hey, these gods are all actually terrible, and Zeus is constantly being pointed out for doing absolutely awful things.
Yeah.
So it's a little surprising they even had him react like that there.
He's garbage. Well, he thought it was icky.
Yes. But
for a joke. Wait a second.
Is this a... Yeah, let's fly.
Oh, is this... Oh!
We got some
That
wind.
made you fly.
We got wind here.
I did not realize that's what was going on. Okay. I thought you were about to do a ground pound and bust through that to a zone or something.
No.
No, it's apparently an upward draft. That's not going to help you, though, from the looks of this.
It does not look like I have enough energy.
I think you should have used it to go over to the left where there was some land masses, but now we get to see this, so that's cool. I'm shocked you're not dead.
Yes.
Do you have healing items?
I do. If you look in the lower left there.
Oh, the pomegranates are?
Yeah, the pomegranates.
Oh, okay.
Which I can mix those into a potion, which activates instantly, but I have to hold the button to use a pomegranate, and it doesn't heal as much.
Okay. All right. It's okay. She's immortal.
She's not, though.
The title of this game is very confusing.
A little bit. Just gonna see if there's anything I can warp to. No.
It's okay. You got this. This is the last step.
Yeah, I was just hoping I could, fast travel closer. There's another wind draft. But yeah, I'm sure that people at home have noticed how kind of wonky some of the animations look, but the game actually feels decent to control, which I guess that's the trade-off Ubisoft is making.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, for them to put their priorities here instead of in a hyper-realistic style with animations that are maybe less stiff, is interesting. I would like to see them try that more.
Yeah, Ubisoft does not seem to want to do that anytime between... Man, I can't even remember last time they did that. Like, even Prince of Persia has more focus on animation quality than game feel.
Right. Keep in mind the most recent... Maybe all of the Prince of Persia games were 30.
Probably.
Yeah.
Which I assume this is starting on everything.
Hell, that makes sense for Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia invented it, focusing on animation fidelity over game feel.
Yeah. Oh, we got horsies. We can try and capture one.
Does it feel better than Day One Impact? I don't know that Bob played it anywhere near Day One.
Like Genshin Impact?
I assume
one,
that's
or?
what they meant when they capitalized Impact.
Do you just mean how it worked on PS4? Because I don't
said
remember
Day One, so I assume
don't-
there's some problems at launch.
I played it like Day One. It felt the same as it did later, so I don't know. Of course, it feels a lot better than Genshin Impact did on PS4, where it runs at 30 and then
20.
It drops so frequently it doesn't run at 30 ever.
Right. That thing's rough.
Which I assume this is 30 on everything older.
Thank you, Sparta Stone Rule, for subscribing. It says the last 6 months have been something, huh? Because they've been subscribed for 6 months. I mean, in the last 6 months alone, this game resurfaced and launched, so...
That's kind of insane, yeah.
It's kind of funny. Galeria's saying, so are we just in an era now where every open world game is gonna color pick Breath of the Wild and roll with it? I mean, we only have, like, 2 other games doing this, including this. So, really, it's just Genshin Impact and this.
Right.
And Genshin Impact mechanically is not as similar to Breath of the Wild as this is. This is very clearly Ubisoft making a game like that.
Right, like this is straight up, almost everything is lifted from there.
You've returned, you sweet creature. Do you have the sea foam?
Right here.
Please, take my blessing for all your hard work.
Like transparent grapes you're just holding a bushel of.
Yeah.
Now quick, pour the foam on my roots. The sooner I can move, the sooner I can expand my apple care.
Did it work?
Coming out of the foam, I was so fabulous. No, there's too many cuddly creatures that need my help. It keeps me awake at night, just seeing their little beaks and bright eyes, and those noses, those quivering wet noses.
Calamity Ganon, or
This is Typhon, who looks a lot like Calamity Ganon. I don't know how it happened.
Does he really?
I mean,
I had no idea. That's funny.
Oh, it's your boss, I guess.
That came out of nowhere, literally.
Yeah, no, I didn't even have an introduction to this at all.
Huh. So that was a parry?
That was a parry.
Okay.
Anytime he glows red in an attack, though, I can't parry it, so I have to dodge it.
Okay. And then he stands there for a bit and lets you on him.
Well, we have to do the slow motion. It's just
I
hard to tell.
I
Let's burn him.
So, Bob, I think the most important fucking question anyone can ask about this game.
Yeah.
Do you get a spear and magic helmet?
Spear and magic helmet?
Yes, the spear and magic helmet.
I'm not
Dozens
aware.
of people in chat, Tosh and me all get it. Bob's like, what the fuck are you asking about? What the fuck's Looney Tunes? God, oh, I would have a stroke if they did a crossover with Looney Tunes. If there's one thing I don't want to see.
They did a crossover with Adventure Time to advertise it.
Yes, you referenced that existed, but then...
He's dead, but he's still going.
What the fuck? That's how I want to go. I want to do this, brag, and then explode. That's
Race layer? What the heck is that?
happened?
Typhon must not like you, though I couldn't possibly imagine why. Whenever anyone defies him, he sends one of his raids. And that raid delegates responsibility, as raids tend to do, to Shades.
So the warrior that just appeared wasn't really Achilles?
Goodness, no! The true Achilles is far more dashing.
Oh, you're telling me.
He's hiding in a lair nearby.
I thought she was about to react to the narration.
Yeah.
On this part of the island.
Is there ever any good news?
Well, the sea foam worked and I'm able to move my roots. One of them was actually blocking Achilles.
Well, that's
leg.
convenient.
I can't help but the other three raids, though. Heracles, Atalanta, and Odysseus. Oh, you know what they say. Bad things come in fours.
No one says that.
No one says that.
Tough crowd.
What about the root blocking your essence? It's just that some people I care about have been turned into stone. So I'm quite keen to...
Nope. Nope. For some reason, that root is still firmly in place. Thank you for your concern. But
One moment.
What matters
I have a
is that
fan
you
that's
start
making a
delivering apples. All the animals will be fed in no time. Let's get to it. Thank you kindly for all your help. Many happy returns.
But That was strange.
I can't keep standing idly by. Sorry, I mean busily preparing anymore. You have to bring Aphrodite back to her beautiful, snarky self before I go crazy.
By the gods, where did you come from?
Behind you? Does it matter? Don't worry about me. Focus on finding another way to shrivel that root.
So what? Saltier, more mythical water? Actually, wait. What about Aphrodite's tears? Didn't she cry at the death of Adonis? They'd be salty and powerful.
You really know your stories, kid. Her tears just might work, if you put them directly on the root, blocking off her essence. Now, where did Typhon hide them? You should search the vaults of Tartarus nearby.
Those are
There
shrines.
3 crystallized tears.
All right. We have a plan, man.
Please hurry. Until Aphrodite is back to herself, who will I talk to about whatever this is that you're wearing?
What's wrong with what I'm wearing? And he's gone.
But yeah, Hermes is like the only god who wasn't trapped.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why he's okay, and all the other ones are.
See, that was
bizarre.
ultra jarring for me. I didn't realize you talked to Hermes yet.
Yeah, Hermes runs my my home base. He's hanging out there.
So he's your Miller.
Yes, he is Miller. Oh.
Kazuhiro Hermes.
The How close are those? Oh, they're pretty far. We can go. Actually, going back to the home base makes sense because it's in between all of them.
Cool. Let's see how long fast travel takes on the PS5. I thought that was the game. I was like, oh, that was quick. That's the load screen.
Yeah, it's not
so
too
not
bad.
too bad.
It's not great, but it's not
Yeah,
too
it's
bad.
not like flooring me, but it's not bad at all.
Let's see if I have enough things to upgrade anything. I don't have enough for stamina, which is sad because look at this. You do actually get some bench pressing and stuff going.
Oh yeah, you told me that was a thing. I'm trying to think of a way to describe the art style for the characters. I think you were kind of vaguely relating some of the animation work and some of the cutscenes to The Sims, and to me, their design almost seems like high fidelity Sims.
A little bit.
Something about it just...
So I'm collecting all those currencies up there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And they can be used to upgrade my different types of weapons. Like, this will upgrade all swords I find. Or this will upgrade all axes I find.
Okay, that's cool, but do you get a guaranteed good drop if you do 10 of them?
I don't know. I doubt it. I wish I had enough to upgrade that. Oh, well. You know what? I'm getting hurt pretty bad when I get hit, so I should probably try.
Probably, but you
don't. I don't have enough for that either.
No. You need more purple crystals.
No. I need more crystals of all sorts for any of these. Oh no!
The armor, you just need more purple crystals. You had enough blue, so
right.
Hopefully, you can figure that out well.
Hermes runs the eShop.
Okay, but that's not online, so we have no idea what's up with that.
Let's make some health potions.
You guys are real gamers now that companies are giving you free shit. How does it feel? We've gotten review copies for games before. I mean, honest. If I'm gonna be brutally honest, we get a lot. I just ignore them. Not to be mean, but
see if we can afford any upgrade skills.
I have an email address full of review copies for games I'm not interested in covering.
Yeah, I asked Dan to get us in on this one.
Yeah, because, like, people are curious. I mean, it went underground for so long, and then it came back, and I'm sure a lot of people are curious. I'm not sure that that this style of game is one I would want to play personally. To be perfectly frank, I can see myself putting a lot more time into Watch Dogs Legion than I could put into this. So, I don't know. But I do want to see someone play it. I do want to see, the game.
Yeah, this is the most interested I've been in an Ubisoft game in a very long time, just because it's like that Stadia demo did a good job of like, hey, this could be interesting. But I want to see what it actually looks like. Because Stadia doesn't let you do that. I hope that...
Yes, no.
I really hope that people have learned, hey, don't do a Stadia demo. Just do a real demo.
Stadia doesn't show you an image. It shows you an impressionist interpretation of the game.
Yes.
Using macro blocks alone as their paintbrush. Vox says, remember the one time I got copies of a game from a company and I already owned all of them because I'm a simp for the series? I'm trying to think of times we've gotten review copies that... Okay, so that's the vault that is the shrine.
That's one of them. This is the main story one of them.
This is the important one, though. Okay.
But yeah, I think that... I'm starting to wonder if they just did some of this trigger stuff on accident. Like, they go off during gliding sometimes, and if you hit that button during gliding, you drop your glide because it's an attack.
Okay.
So it's like, I can't possibly be touching it while it's going.
I think they misunderstood what the adaptive triggers were versus the haptic feedback.
Yeah, they might have accidentally mapped haptic feedback stuff to the triggers. If that's something you can do, I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, it sounds like it's using the rumble right now. Like, it sounds like it could be the rumble in a controller. So I could see someone implementing this and thinking that, having not played any other PS5 games, thinking that's ideal.
But yeah, I can do this and find all the different things that are over there, so I know where to look.
Mega Man 14 in chat says, honestly, I wish that the Chinese mythology expansion was the main game because I find that much more interesting. Yeah, that is the weird thing. Apparently, the third DLC was announced to be that.
The second DLC.
Second DLC. That's a no.
Yeah.
Potential spam.
Yeah.
Even better.
Forgot that these are daily quests, so I should pick some of them up before I go out.
I think you may have gotten more trophies in this than I've gotten in Dark Souls by now, or Demon Souls by now. It's just your name like 17 times.
Okay. Thank you.
I want everyone to remember that donation when we have notifications turned off for some streams.
Yes. So that actually got me enough coins so I can afford one of the special moves. I'm like, maybe these will do enough damage so people don't feel as spongy. That's a lot of stun.
Yeah, that's a ton of stun.
And this one, 150 stun? How much was that?
312.
What?
Yeah, that thing's stun central.
You'd think that the one that's the shield bash would be the stun one, and the other one's really just a big launcher. But,
You would think, yeah.
but I'm getting that because it's obviously...
But yeah.
I don't think there's a way to skip these, so every time you get a new ability or change any of this stuff, she does it. And you can also completely change the look of your character at any point at this thing. So I can even change to a dude if I wanted to.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me know if you're in the market for anything.
I'm not selling anything yet, though.
Let me know if you're in the market. Oh, you're poor. Okay, let me know when you're not poor and in the market. So, like, if you dive, will you go faster when you stop diving?
You
or
would think, but it doesn't really feel like that.
So that's pretty Breath of the Wild. Because in Breath of the Wild, your kite thing, very slow.
Yeah, your kite's very slow, but it... Yeah. This does feel like you have a little bit more forward momentum than with that. But in that, you can, you know, do real goofy stuff to go faster.
Yes, I'm aware.
No one else is brave enough, honestly, to just let you be like, oh yeah, and then I'm gonna launch myself on this platform at 700 miles an hour.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that Nintendo is either. I think they just did it on accident. Shark says, hey, how was your day, GigaBoys? Oh, it's going fine. We're gonna be doing a live stream later today. We totally know what we're gonna be streaming.
Definitely.
And we made that decision. We're sticking by it. Firm beliefs. Don't tell them that. Then they'll be upset when it isn't. I hope you didn't hear her.
I'm trying to put it out into the universe.
Toe's just trying to lie. No, I'm not. No, my Series X does not exist. Until potentially next Monday. Probably longer. I'm a little pessimistic that they're gonna fix that problem in 1 week.
Yeah, no, it's...
Adonia. Ah, the smelliest of festivals. Totally appropriate for Adonis. He didn't belong with Aphrodite. She was better than him.
Adonia was a celebration of women's self-expression. They would dance on the rooftops, bringing scented plants like fennel and cabbage to their parties. In the spirit of Adonia, isn't it Aphrodite's choice who she loves?
Not when it's rotten. Like that smell.
And yet, the women of these villages let it waft from the rooftops, year after year. Maybe the freedom to make the choice.
I wonder why they put this much narration. Were they scared of how little, like, story there is in Breath of the Wild?
Maybe.
Fenyx would have to participate in the festival to open up to Adonia if the vault itself was to open.
That little turn of phrase, light up like a pomegranate tree. Oh, I see you, Prometheus.
You have your pleasures, and I have mine.
Why does Zeus sound like Borat? I got nothing. Don't ask me. This is a beauty you have ruined by Quark mode. You know, I'm really glad I played that Ratchet and Clank game before this.
Yeah, no, we know.
Let's be real, the Quark stuff wasn't this bad.
No, it really wasn't. It was somehow both less constant and funnier. Get him, bird. Which I did a side quest to get that bird, so it's
Okay. Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm like, this health bar's huge. Okay, there, we stunned it.
Stun's gone down.
And the stun shows how long it's gonna be stunned now. Okay, that's helpful information.
Not long enough, God.
Yeah, I
this
was
is
like,
such a
this
damage
is gonna take a while. See, I already know Champ Gold's opinion on this, so I saw this coming, but the exact execution was gold. Champ Gold says, hey guys, I got an SSD for my PS4. Anyway, so how's this game? Is it better than Breath of the Wild, but worse than Genshin Impact? Is it higher than 4, but less than 2? I don't know. You seem to enjoy Genshin more than this, I believe you were talking about, just because the action is interesting.
Yeah, it's more interesting. Just all the elemental combination stuff is a lot cooler, and it makes it a really different feeling. Whereas this is kind of like, it wants to be a Devil May Cry style game, but everything's just a bullet sponge.
Yeah. Just as Zach says, this is very similar to how it feels doing similar fights in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I had, you got to see basically all of the game I played. I feel like I enjoyed the combat in that more than I think I would enjoy this based on seeing enough of it. So that was an auto-use
like
resurrection
or something.
It should have said resurrection as you did it.
I think I got that from saving Aphrodite, but they didn't really introduce it. I remember seeing that as a quest reward at some point.
Okay. Is it one-time use? Or is it once
I think it's on a
per...
cooldown or something.
Okay. Looking for meters, but not saying it. Okay, he's stunned. We gotta kill him this time.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Please. Also, man, there's lots of things that overlap with L1.
Flee, while the Caledonian boar ravaged their countryside and destroyed all their
You just killed him, and he just came back.
Forgot to make an offering to our
What?
gods.
I don't know. Maybe he was an optional boss thing, but they put him right next to this. I figured he'd go away so I could work on this.
How did he reset?
I don't know.
Enter the encounter. Bob, I think you may have left the encounter area and it reset at the last second of you killing it. Oh, getting him to roll into things does half of his stun gauge.
Apparently, good lord.
Now that we understand this battle at all, we still don't understand why it's redoing it.
It's just bouncing off.
Phase 2. Can you imagine?
Okay, come over here. I'm going to just leave this encounter area. Maybe I could do the puzzle, because I assume the puzzle's what they actually need to do. Okay.
Maybe.
You
Who knows? I don't know.
Okay. We got a slider puzzle going. Well, this boss still wants to hang out with me. God, what is wrong with them? Okay. You stay here. No, don't follow me home.
Mom's like, you can't come home with me. My dad said no. And Bob letting a boar that killed Adonis into his house, like, oh man, my dad's gonna find you in the garage and get so mad. So I know you said you could upgrade your equipment.
Yes.
And you showed that off. Do you have like what you would consider normal equipment system? Like you have different grades of weapons?
Yes, there's also just the weapons. I've only got 2 swords right now.
Okay, now hold it up. Okay, and cheese.
Oh wait, no, I only have 1 sword.
I'm gonna need you to naturally pose with this.
No. But they seem to be more about different abilities, like you see on the right side.
Okay, so not core stats.
Right, like the core stats seem to upgrade but in the base, but then this is like, okay, during a perfect pair you get more damage. Axe combo while full health you get more damage.
Yes. Just shove the jewel through the ground.
Also, every helmet looks bad. That's why they give you a toggle for helmets on and off right on the screen.
What are you talking about? That looks beautiful. Those 2 helmets seem fine. I feel like the middle one is really the loser here.
It is.
I love it. So good.
So really, you want anyone but the one you're...
I mean, I thought that I would do the 40% more for walls are stunned, but yeah, that doesn't happen that much.
So whichever weapon you're using most of the time.
Which the sword already has a buff from something I got earlier.
Okay.
Looks so bad. Let me just stop. Bird him. And those little orb he drops are stamina, which is stamina is used for those special moves like the bird.
Yeah. Is there also a cooldown on the bird?
It doesn't seem to be.
So you can just spam bird?
If I have enough stamina, yeah.
But admittedly, you probably want to spam spear.
Right. I don't know why it's not letting me use my tolerance now. Maybe
yeah, I have no idea. Maybe because of the trial?
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, that seems unlikely. Okay, now you're action.
Maybe I can sneak around the boar and not fight him. It's a good picture.
Damaged written on his head.
But yeah, that enemy feels like it has double the health at least of what it should have.
Do you know why roses are red?
I'm about to find out.
When the boar mortally wounded Adonis, Aphrodite cried over his body in a meadow filled with flowers. Her tears mixed with Adonis's blood and painted the flowers red.
Do you know why violets are blue? The flowers held their breath waiting for you to finish one of your stories.
I just
I
need
can
to make
still
this.
hear the
Please leave me
screams of
alone.
mortals
Basically.
fleeing, while the Caledonian boar ravaged their countryside.
Can Bob figure
and
out the
destroyed
secret of the
all
slider
their
puzzle
hunters.
while getting owned by this boar?
I can't believe this boar respawned. That's terrible.
That's fucking hilarious. This is what it is.
It was like, I used all of my potions and healing items on you the first time I killed you. Now I'm screwed.
I had that experience in Dark Souls, the Demon Souls.
This guy probably takes twice as many hits of acing as Demon Souls.
I had to redo a boss twice. Anyone who's played that game knows why.
Ah, yes.
This is the PS5 version of Immortals. Fenyx Rising.
Right, we need to keep checking it because we want to say Rise of Fenyx.
Yes, Rise of Fenyx. This is the game where she becomes the Phoenix. So you know that's cool. What if every story mission has to be completed while fighting a legendary boy? I like that it's like you don't have your mount. Please stop trying to summon your horse to help you. You're like, no. Maybe we change gears.
Yeah. Let's go do something else. Anything else. That's insane. I can't believe it did that.
Is Jedi Fallen Order worth $24? We go to Bob.
I think it's worth $24. Like if you like Star Wars stuff, but if you want to just a Star Wars story that's actually good, then go for that.
Maybe on PS5 it's worth $24. Probably not, but I was the harshest critic of that game in our spoiler cast, so it makes sense that I would maybe not commit to $24 for that game.
Do you know why violets are blue?
We're gonna go do a random one of these dungeons instead, because it won't make me fight a boar while I do it.
I would like to know, somebody's talking about it in chat, Sackboy, A Big Adventure runs at 720p on the PS4 vanilla. After 7 years, we finally hit it. The first party Sony title that runs at 720p on PS4 vanilla.
Sometimes stairs are hard. I'd kill these chickens.
But why? Why have you started this chicken war?
I don't know.
Is there a benefit to that?
Sometimes there's a quest for killing animals.
Okay.
And you like get hunting points. Like that's how I got one of those quests completed when I was at base. I don't think there's any of those right now. I just killed them. I thought maybe they dropped jewels. I don't know. I don't know where jewels come from anymore. God, she started climbing.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was very cool. Have you considered buying a hunting rifle? There seem to be a lot of boars to deal with around these parts.
That's weird. The quest marker disappeared when I got here.
Yeah,
I need to just kill these boars. Maybe that's the quest.
Dan, any Cyber Monday deals you recommend? It's Friday. We shouldn't
Right?
We shouldn't see those deals yet. Why is capitalism like this? There is a Black Friday deal on an OLED number of sites. I don't remember how good it is relative to the other sales it's been on, so I didn't retweet it. It's like, I don't know if this is actually that great of a deal. It seems okay. But yeah, like Amazon has the 55-inch for $1,400. Seems like an alright price. I don't know. Need the AR-15 to deal with 30 to 50 wild boars. Exactly. That's why it's important that we be able to give Fenyx fully automatic guns.
I think the thing is, this shrine is actually the one that will be unlocked by doing that puzzle for this quest. So I'm gonna choose the next one, which isn't anywhere inside the zone. There's a collectible up on the statue.
Why are her feet so grassy? That's okay. Our chat reads it as Xbox Series 10 all the time, too. So there you go. Your dad's onto something. Our voice-to-text there with the donations calls it Xbox Series 10.
Of course, there it is. I can see this one. This one I can jump into.
Okay, sounds great. Have a good one, me.
Oh man, it's got guards. Hopefully I can just walk by them and jump in.
Is that a thing you can normally do? I guess. Okay.
This is the loading screen.
Here's our cool loading screen. It kind of goes a little bit to waste on PS5.
Right.
So what does that mean? That is a difficulty indicator?
Yeah, that's the difficulty indicator.
Oh, cool. Marbles. Hopefully there's some madness.
See what this wants.
Vox, there was an entire downloadable Tomb Raider game where I shit you not, top-down view. Most of what you did in that game in the temples was move around giant boulders and put them into slots. And I'm like, Eric, why is this game nothing but Marvel Madness? And he's just like, I swear, I don't remember this. It's like hours straight.
I take it off of
Is the Osiris one the second one? Because they made two. That's the thing. The specific downloadable one I'm talking about had multiple in a row.
No!
It should have pulled you off with it.
Yes.
The first one was something of light. Yeah, Temples of Light or something like that. But yeah, I kept calling it Lara Croft and the Marbles of Madness. I never beat Marble Madness as a kid. Vox, I don't know if I did either. I had it on the NES, which, you know, obviously it'd be preferred to play it in an arcade because you get the proper movement. It wouldn't be until Astro's Playroom with its amazing hamster ball we would get to experience touchpad moving a ball on a flat surface. I actually don't know. I'm sure some PS4 game did that, right? Like a downloadable game?
Maybe, I don't know.
It started a vent over there in case you didn't.
Yeah, it's got that thing going so I can go push this onto that and then continue. Oh, this one's too heavy, so I did this backwards.
Oh.
I really couldn't tell what they were trying to...
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the importance of this sphere was, if only it could activate.
Like, I wasn't sure that this was the lighter one, so it could be lifted by that.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, with the metal and stuff, I assumed that it was a magnesis-related thing or some magnetic property related thing. You need to put that...
I need to put that one over there and... Hey, at least this one's trying to make me think a little bit. The first 10 of these or so I did were like the most brain dead thing of shoot these with arrows. Whoa!
Bob, I believe you, they didn't anticipate you, is all I'm gonna say. Okay, chat. You didn't hear any of what I'm about to say.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Dad.
What game are we playing later?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe we actually play Resident Evil 2.
We were talking about doing Eternal Ring.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm playing Demon's Souls.
Right, that'd be hilarious.
And then I put the title of the stream as Elden Ring.
Yes.
And everyone has a seizure.
That would be pretty great.
It would. And then I get to go, dealt with stuff like this in Demon's Souls. Play Cameo again. No.
No. That you made the mistake of asking us to play an Xbox.
Yeah, no,
we uninstalled every single one of those games trying to fix this. So
yeah,
no.
Yeah. That thing's been glassed, like you know, Halo style.
Mm-hmm.
They put a giant heat beam on it, and the surface of the SSD just blast over. Did that?
I think it turned on the wind over there, so I'll push it down and up that.
Wait, what's up with the Xbox? Someone else in chat explain, or you can go to Twitter. Search the Xbox tweets. Toho Spell Bubble multiplayer. How much is that game again? 40 bucks? 30 bucks?
50 bucks or 60 bucks.
Fuck you. You can't use magnesis in midair, can you?
Only somewhat. I need to get up there, pull it, yank it out of this. Come on. we're gonna.
If we can push it at just the right angle, it can time the peak of it.
I can get up there. Do that. Oh no! Come on! Oh, come on!
So can we tie a noose around the Series X as a neat background prop? What neck? The whole thing's one rectangular cube.
Right?
I guess I could feed rope through the holes on the top, and then just put it in one way, take it out another, and hang it from that. There we go. Okay, and then that made these move. Got it. Xbox Series next. Yeah, about your console, you seem to have made it in the shape of a human neck, and that is disturbing in a way I was not prepared for.
Ugh.
What's that? You want to put a game in? Okay, pull back the jaw. That was unexpected. I didn't expect the purple sphere in midair to spawn a ball. So, okay, what's the deal with the area down there, though? There's like a down ramp to a thing that's clearly...
That one's...
Okay, so this activated those lifts.
Yeah,
okay.
And this one's lighter, so we won't use it.
Thank you, Interior Crocodile Alligator, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. And it's gone. Oh, okay. We're good. So you said the others were brain dead.
Yes.
And this is what the Galaxy Brain version looks like. Okay.
I guess. Kind of just boring and takes a long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Lara Croft and the Marvels of Madness was a little bit more high octane than this. Is there...
Yeah, I can't think of a dungeon as bad as this in Zelda. And they have like 100 of those. Or sorry, I'm a shrine.
Yeah, I was like,
terminology right.
He means a shrine, but whatever. I'm not gonna say anything. Were there really 10 shrines before this, or was Bob exaggerating? There were, but not on stream.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just shrines all over the open world. So there were a few forced ones. I probably did something like that. There might have been 6 or something. I don't know. It was a lot. It was no small number. And every one of these shrines has a hidden chest. I think there's actually a hidden chest over there. That's what's going on.
Is that what the Sword of Omen's red beam into the sky is about?
Yes.
Okay, so presumably you roll the ball onto that. That makes those lifts, and then you have to fly.
Presumably. Is there a way to get one of the light ones over here, though?
I was gonna say, do we know that that's the side chest and not the final one, as opposed to...
That's the final one because it's sparking.
Because it's sparking.
It's Zeus's lightning.
Got it. Okay.
I guess we can push it over there and see if it floats.
Is there going to be secret crockpot meal tonight? We've had a busy week.
I don't know.
Hey Bob, why wanted
Yeah, I was just checking. Need to spawn again by...
I think just despawning that one by throwing it off the edge of the level will make it... Wait. Okay, teleports it back. Okay.
Yeah,
shows what I know.
It's a little button. So I guess I screwed this all up. I need to start from basically the beginning to get one of the light ones back. Unless it gets me another light one somewhere up here.
Yeah, I heard about Nihon Falcom re-releasing Ease 1 and 2 for the Sharp X68000, which is incredible, and I love it. What a world we live in.
I'm sad that we did not get to talk about the SNK news on Big Thing next week.
Because it came out right afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The SNK news is insane.
Yeah. We recorded a Big Think on Wednesday, so we probably beat you Podlord motherfuckers to your new images, so...
Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch. So Bob, you know how I said, Joe from GameSack did an interview on a podcast, in that, you know, he barely does stuff like that, so it's interesting to check out just because of that, but the interviewer was maybe not the best. He called Ease YS.
Weird? The interviewer?
Yeah, the interviewer called it YS, and Joe... I was like, there's no way Joe's just gonna silently let that go, right? And then Joe goes, did you just call it YS?
Well, we're gonna get that extra chest, and then we'll see how bad this is. I'm sorry, people, but everyone needs to experience exactly what this game is. And
I mean, yeah, this is the full content. You're trying to show the full breadth of this wild. That's amazing. I want to hear that now. Yeah, it's a 45-minute interview that's clearly not edited. Everyone's like, Dan, why are you so mean? And I'm like, I don't know. Why are they so not editing it? I can't be mean about them not editing it if they fucking edited it. And there's a level of, like, maybe you leave things in for the sake of the content, right? Like, oh, you want an unscripted, like, unedited look at this interview. No, there was a point where he asked a question and Joe's like, sorry, Discord dropped out. What'd you say? And then he just has to repeat the question. I'm like, why didn't you edit this out?
So that got me new gear and some jewels. Let's see what this new armor is. Unique enemies. Whereas currently I'm getting after stamina chunk.
I like it more than your current one.
And this is my starting.
It's still not there.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. It has a real League of Legends energy with this outfit, I think.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. I can't argue with that.
And I guess each one's going to be part of a full set. Because you saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, the 1 of 4 or whatever.
Right. Alright, let's see if it's possible to get it back. I don't know if it is.
I don't think it is. I think you're going to have to redo half of this, or a third of this puzzle in order to get it back. Unless, of course, you can roll the metal ball onto the thing up there that lets you move those.
Yeah, let's see.
Why is text flying across the screen? Well, that's the ideal form of internet streams, is it not?
Yeah, let's see if this thing turns those back on. I don't think it does.
No, this one doesn't do that.
No, unless they give it a dual function. That's why I want to check if they're
Bob's
insane.
hoping that they're not going to make him redo more of this puzzle for the cool purple gear he got. Oh, he is correct, because it just moved.
Yeah.
Lucky. Dan and Bob are VTubers, that's why. I mean, to be fair, you can change that on your Twitch plugins if you go to the plugin part of the page you're looking at. You have full control to disable it if that's what you want. I think that shit's hilarious. I literally installed it on our channel the first time I saw it on Twitch. It's like, no! That's good. That's good. So yeah, so that way you can make the bannies fly across the screen.
Yeah.
That's important. How fucking awesome would it have been if there was a Power Ranger that had the dinosaur with the thumb talon? That'd be really fucking good, man.
That would be hilarious. I don't even know if they did dinosaurs for that long.
No, I think it's just the first thing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah, Iguanodon.
Can't get my lighting. This also seems unskippable and at the end of every single one of these.
So what's up with Zeus's lightning?
That's after I get enough of them, let them use my stamina at the workbench.
Oh, okay, so you use that to work out, to get ripped.
Yeah.
How many of those do you need to get jagged now?
I don't know. We can check it.
Yeah, sure, because you told me about that part of the game. I legitimately want to see that part of the game.
Whoops. Just wanted...
This shrine's now part of the chiral network. They need to do a PS5 update for Death Stranding for sure.
They really do. I want to hear more. Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still going to be way better than it was on my PS4 vanilla.
Yeah. Let's see. We need 5.
And we have 2. So you need to
do 3 more shrines. You guys ready for 3 shrines? I don't think Dan's ready for 3 shrines.
I'll sit here for it. I will stick to this.
Okay, let's try and find some.
We use the whole animal here at GigaBoots.
That does not seem to be one.
I wish you guys could hear it. It's so weird hearing it tap the triggers that he's not even holding.
I'm holding it now because on this I can hold it. I just need to release it and then hit R2 again to do it.
Okay. But it's so weird.
It is very strange. Like, it's
very
not
weird.
as baffling as when it happens when you glide.
Sorry, go ahead.
Which makes me think that it really is an accident that it's there.
Yeah. Oh. How bad was Godfall? I missed that stream. Well, I beat it already. I talk about it on next week's big thing. I'm trying to trade in that game. On Twitter, I gave it a 4 out of 10. It might have gotten a 5 if it wasn't $70. Because the thought that that's a premium game when it doesn't even seem done is insane.
What we got here?
How long was it? It took me about 12 hours. 11 to 13, somewhere in that range. How do you rate it as a sleep aid? Didn't help me sleep.
No.
I stayed wide awake all through that, and then I played about 6 hours of Demon Souls, so... And I've never played, like, a Dark Souls game for an extended period of time before, so I was up for a day straight plus, just playing Demon Souls and being like, this seems alright. I'd rather buy Astro for $70. I mean, for sure, if you give me a full-length Astro game. You know, I was talking about it, and I was like, you know, the number one problem with Astro is that there's not more Astro. That's a pretty good problem to have.
It's pretty nice.
I wish every game had that problem. Is it better than the Bleach live-action movie?
I mean,
yes.
At least
but
the Bleach
only
live-action movie ends.
So did Godfall.
That's true.
It ended so fast that we laughed. Once I realized that game only had 4 levels, I started cackling. No one ever expects that. No one expects a video game to only have 4 levels. At least the Bleach live-action movie isn't $70. That's true. Can you even buy that? Like in the US?
It's on Netflix. I don't think they did a Blu-ray or anything.
Yeah, okay.
So it's however much you pay per month on Netflix.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and briefly summarize while Bob gets us to the next thing. Godfall has 4 levels in as much as each level is a giant area of interconnected hallways. The way I described it to KZ and then he watched it and he can confirm it really does evoke this. It's like if you made a whole game out of the patrol areas in Destiny. Like, they don't feel like normal level design. They don't feel like designed encounters, per se. But the problem with that is that Destiny's art direction is so fucking good, man. That, like, Godfall doesn't hit that, of course. So yeah, every level is a giant set of hallways that are interconnected. Keep in mind, they're not literally hallways. A lot of the time, they're just, you know, narrow passages through wilderness.
I just want to do a puzzle. What are you doing? I was fooled. Let's try and do a puzzle. I'd feel more encouraged to fight these guys if they gave me jewels and stuff.
Or experience.
Or experience. Like, if there was just an experience system, I was leveling up.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I'm like, I don't even think I can... Like, this game just isn't for me.
Yeah. Yeah, like, if they were... Because there's that whole jewel mechanic. Like, you saw how many different occurrences there are.
Yes,
just
there
give me
are
some of
tons.
those.
Right.
Any of them.
Yeah,
I would
sure.
feel satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
Slap. It's gonna be a combat challenge or something? It's letting me heal. But yeah, I guess some people hate the durability on weapons in Breath of the Wild. I never was that bothered by it, so that was never a big detractor for me in that game.
Yeah, that never bugged me. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people not the biggest fans.
Gotta check that disc.
But you're not playing that game.
No, it just does it at random.
Good lord, PS5. The PS5 just spun up the disk drive. This is not on disc, just so we're clear.
Yeah, no, this is a code sent by Ubisoft. Thank you, Ubisoft.
Thank you, Ubisoft. I mean, one thing it's very clear this channel is about is checking out a lot of games.
Yes. And I think this is one that would be ignored.
Yeah, I think with the next-gen consoles and Ubisoft launching 2 other major games in the last 2 weeks, I think this is getting ignored by some people, so I'm glad that we get to cover it.
But yeah, whoever designs the RPG mechanics over Ubisoft really needs to be, like, looked at.
Like this.
It's like, maybe you need to do everything better.
I mean, I always appreciate with, Egavanias that you get experience from killing enemies, so even if you have to rerun areas, you feel like you're not wasting your time. If each of these guys gave you experience, that would make you feel like you're making any level of progress.
At least these ones in here are giving me diamonds.
That's true.
What's outside of here?
Well, yeah, it's a fucking boar. Why would it have diamonds? It just dies and its mouth opens up and diamonds pour out. You're like, I fucking knew it.
I'm onto you, boar.
I'm onto you, boar. When does this game come out? I've been told Thursday.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I think our documentation said, but
maybe just the reviews can.
Well,
different date. I don't know.
Let me see. One moment. Yeah, I think it's Thursday the 3rd. Yep.
Okay.
That's what people are saying.
Bird.
Yeah, at this point, I'm, because it's much more my thing, I'm much more excited to check out Watch Dogs Legions, because I thought that game also got kind of passed up.
Yeah, no, launching it, right before the new consoles is like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. Luckily, places like Digital Foundry are doing more coverage on it now, where it's like, hey, the PS5 and Series X have identical graphical settings. The only differences are glitches.
I don't know if I can break the shield. Oh, I guess it worked out.
Same day as Dragon Quest XI Definitive Edition for everything but Switch Urameshi. That is not a definitive edition. It is also not called that.
Right.
I would prefer you not call it that.
Yeah, I guess it's just a combat room that happens to have a bunch of random stuff in it.
So can you break those and get currency, the purple crystals?
No, those are crystals that are activated for doing quest things or doing puzzles. So I think that every time I beat one of the bigger enemies,
one of those lit up. Okay, got it. We'll be taking a break in between streams. We gotta eat and get other things set up.
Oh wait, we should look for a treasure chest. There it is, out there. How do you even need to activate those?
Yeah, I'm curious how involved these are by and large, because that last one was pretty involved.
Yes. I run into a thing before where I was like, I have no idea what you want from me to do to get the chest.
Are you gonna stream Cyberpunk 2077 when it comes out? Still not sure what we're doing with that. Because I'm curious.
That activated a new wave. Okay, that activated another wave of
I need to play it before game of the... So you threw that switch to spawn more enemies to do more combat room to get the chest.
Yes.
And the enemies are damage sponges. Okay. All right. I should have expected exactly that. I don't know.
I guess.
Is this game $70? No, it's 60.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really hard to be positive on the combat when everything's so damage spongy.
Yeah.
When you feel like everything should be dead long before it is, it's always frustrating.
Yeah, I would be interested in knowing how many hits your average enemy in this game takes. So do we have to redo everything in order to get even the thing we came here for?
I don't know. Oh my god, even all the way back out here. Okay, it's already got those activated. So at least now I have full health to. Or do you think I should just leave?
No. You do you.
Because the last one actually got some armor that helps.
People in chat are saying, well, there are Guardian... Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. There are Guardian shrines in Breath of the Wild.
Yes, there are combat room Guardian shrines. Every single enemy in Breath of the Wild dies in less hits than the average enemy in this.
Yeah. Like, we spent minutes at the boar.
Yeah. And they have much more interesting ways to combat them, like... Oh yeah, one of the Guardians will put out this ring of wind. You have to glide up on it and then do a crushing attack downward. Yeah, let's just...
Okay.
After when it can one hit.
I mean, what if it's another piece of this outfit?
I know. Fine, we'll try again.
Okay. Just pick up the Minotaur with your magnesis and throw it in the hole.
I wish.
Can you bait them into running into the hole?
Maybe.
Can you bait them into running into the pillar?
That'll probably stun him at least, but it won't be an instant kill or anything.
You can jump and glide across that, right?
Yeah.
That's not too far.
Oh, he can just do that?
Oh my god. This is going well.
That doesn't hurt them. Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
The spikes don't?
The spikes didn't hurt him at all.
That's a shame. What if it hurt him, but so little that you couldn't tell? Because he just hurt him.
Maybe.
Yeah, it hurt him just so little you couldn't tell. Because it's an enemy in this game, and apparently they take a lot of hits. Does this game have a set difficulty, or is it normal, hard? I think you got to select that.
Yeah,
at the beginning,
this is
right?
normal mode. I didn't.
Keep in mind, there's a thing all the way to the left. What is it? Story?
Yeah, story mode.
Yeah,
and it makes it easier. But you wouldn't think.
This doesn't seem normal.
This doesn't seem normal.
This doesn't.
Which this is again, the first area after the tutorial area. You wouldn't expect every dungeon here to be like this. They always supposed to clear out absolutely everything in the tutorial area before moving from there. This is the last time I'm trying this.
Sure, yeah. We're learning.
Yeah, I want to do a run where I'm not trying to do things that apparently are useless.
Oh, hey, they damage each other when they charge into each other. That's neat. Okay. Even the stun you're putting on them isn't that much. So the real trick is to get them to beat the shit out of each other, evidently.
And do more ramming them into thrillers with that.
Zutril saying they literally react more to being hit by each other than you. I did notice that. They have a good stagger on being hit by their opponent or their ally at all.
Here we go. Get those. Do a little bit extra damage.
Yeah, plus that added a ton of stun to him, seemingly.
Interesting. Yeah. So, I guess I'm supposed to come back for that after I've, like, powered up my character.
Okay.
That's my thought on it.
Sure, probably.
I should have powered up my axe and my sword, I guess, because that's the thing that does more damage. But right now, like, that one level for my sword got to do more damage than the axe, which is a slow, heavy hit.
Yeah, okay. She looks tired. She's like me trying to turn off the bed light, but the chain's a little too high, and I'm like, don't make me fucking get up.
Woo, we're leaving the area.
See, this takes a little bit longer to load because it has to load the world out here, which is a little bit more than... What is with the lighting on you?
I think it's dark.
Are you charred?
No, like sometimes, like I chose a more white-oriented skin texture, but sometimes it's just in the lighting. It looks like she's black. I don't know.
That's weird.
It's very strange.
Because like the grass is clearly bright.
Right. I just don't want to do any more combat.
That's weird.
Okay, he got me some gems. Where's another one of these things? There's another one.
Is that further away or closer to the starting area?
Further away, because it's starting area.
Good luck. Let's see how it goes.
Don't step on me.
We haven't even been playing that long, and I've seen you come up against so many opponents that take so many hits. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, no, like...
I really didn't expect that to be an element of this game.
And it wasn't a tutorial area nearly as much. Like, there was... Like, I ran into one of those Cyclopses. And here it feels like every 5 feet there's something like that. Oh, I can upgrade a weapon. I should probably go do that. Because we saw what happened.
Yeah. If anyone was asking why I specifically asked Bob if he was charred, he just fought fire enemies, and we just came from, what, Demon Souls, which does have a visual effect for that.
Yeah.
When you're burned. I was like, I don't get it. I still haven't tried Watch Dogs Legion myself, Black Star, so maybe I'll enjoy that. I don't know. Assassin's Creed Valhalla I enjoyed more than I assume I would enjoy this. Based on everything I'm seeing and hearing.
I don't know what these axes are for. Maybe I shoot my arrow.
Especially on PS5 where the cutscenes play right. Because once I found out that was an Xbox exclusive hitch, I kind of got a little upset.
Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, they're exclusive. Was there a point to doing that?
I thought there might be. There's a lot of these things around here. There's got to be a starting point for this challenge.
Have you run into a challenge? Yeah, you're probably at the end. Have you run into a challenge like this before?
Not exactly, no. This thing looks like he'd know something.
And now he's gone. Okay, so there...
What?
Yeah, I guess go to the right.
Okay, there's on my compass up there's some sort of archery thing being listed. So I assume I go there, and that's where we'll start.
Neither god, nor mortal, nor beast is immune to this charge. Aphrodite's son can make his chosen victim fall.
Some parts of the actual combat seem neat. It just really looks terrible when you have to fight enemies with absolutely enormous health bars.
Yeah, no, I'm like, the combat would be fine if the enemies weren't like they are. Like, surprisingly confident, but then completely incompetent in that other way of just, yeah, no, you just hit him forever.
His arrow.
Ugh, please. Anyway, not even Eros himself could resist.
His arrow?
And my stamina goes down all of this.
I liked you more when you glowed, so you were easier to see.
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
Is that it? Guess it wasn't.
Oh, you needed to hit his statue.
Okay. Here we go again. I get some ability so I can speed this up and slow it down.
Wait, you have an ability to do that?
I get that ability.
Oh.
I don't have it, but
eventually.
it's available. I need to spend the points. Oh, I need to light this thing, I see. The Goblet of Fire.
Yeah. Pulls a human out. Okay.
And those coins are how I level up my skills. So that should be enough to actually get another skill.
Great. Awesome. I walk in and instantly see a twink twang moment. Is this any better? Are you asking us if Immortals Fenyx Rising is better than Heavenly Sword?
Fenyx Rising.
Bob, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. This is better.
Yeah, this is better than Heavenly Sword. No mistakes there. This has frustrating large health bars, but I feel like I could eventually level out of that.
Yeah. In theory, you could upgrade your gear and get good enough equipment that it'll work out. Get some cheesy skills, hopefully. Hopefully.
I hope that's not like lost in a live cash shop. We just don't know yet.
Specifically asking if the mid-air arrow controls are better than the 6-axis. Well, they aren't even using motion control, so
I'm very sad that you
a stick is always better than. But
I dug through all the options. There's no way to run stick control.
Tragic.
I am the never-ending truth. I am your world reborn.
Okay.
Who? Whatever.
Typhon, apparently.
Yes. Will it work? Yeah, it works. Okay, anything else I can put on this one? There we go. Oh wait, I can break that rock in pieces, or there's another rock right over here. Now we can actually do a slider puzzle.
Cool. You love slider puzzles, right?
Definitely, that's my thing, man.
Especially when they... Well, okay, this isn't as slow as I assumed it was going to be.
Oh, right. That?
No?
No?
No.
Do you want to do it?
Sure!
Here you go. Enjoy. You just push towards it.
This is my first time getting to play this. I just push the stick towards. I don't have to hold
Yeah, you don't
triangle.
have to, no buttons.
Okay.
Which would be nice if you could grab it and then pull and push.
Yeah.
But no, you don't only push.
You almost had it.
Cool. And that's another coin.
Yeah,
thing.
cool. It just got me thinking about Rogue Legacy again. You know?
Oh yeah, because Karen.
Yeah.
Remember when Aphrodite gave Psyche tasks to psych her out? The strangest one was having her sort an enormous pile of barley, chickpeas, lentils, beans...
Stop! You sorting through the whole list is just as bad!
If I were to choose the least favorite element.
Yeah, those guys are definitely the worst. I feel like we need a lot more places in the world to fast travel to. Like, that's not a problem.
Can you fast travel to things you've already completed, like those shrines?
I don't think so. Let's see.
No.
The Ambrosia. At the shrine. I can fast travel to the shrine.
Okay.
So
That's
at least
good.
There's that. Okay, let's jump back here. Get some of those upgrades so that maybe we won't have such a hard time with the next shrine.
That would be cool.
Pretty
I'm
nice.
pretty interested in how that would look. So that gives you a whole additional chunk of health.
Should, yeah.
What are these?
Again, you play as a Sims character.
All right.
That takes up to 40, or this would take the sword up to 52. But I can't afford it. So, yeah, let's do the axe. Maybe it'll become useful.
I mean, it'll do 25% more damage than your sword, so that's neat, I guess.
Can I also afford this, maybe? Yeah! Upgrade my armor. Maybe then I won't die in one hit.
That would be preferable, yes. Seeing how this has gone so far. Oh!
More potions. Of course, that means I need to be able to craft that many potions, but good luck.
Maybe that's the thing you're not getting. This game is set around you grinding up a ton of pomegranates into potions.
I guess, but you saw, like, I picked up every single pomegranate I walked across. Now.
I don't know
made,
about
like, one
that.
potion.
I don't know that you picked up every. You passed at least 2 bushels.
Alright, I need the other stuff. Oh, right, the Karen thing. Get some jugs. Hey, this
Jim Ratgazer erupts into chip. Finally!
210 damage, and this does how much? 90. So that's a lot of damage.
That's a ton of damage. We should probably get it just because of that.
Let me see if there's any of these skills that don't take stamina that give me damage increases, like some of the axe skill or something.
I think you have enough coins for both. You have 5, so you could get 2 of these, or you could get... I can't remember how much that hammer was. It may have been 6 just to fuck with you.
It is. Let's do it just because I want to be able to do damage at all.
Yeah, I think that hammer may be the only damage-dealing skill. And possibly, thusly, the only thing worth investing in. Liquid cool.
Yeah.
So, now that you have that skill, were there things to build on top of that skill? Like at this thing?
Let's see. Let's see. Yes, there are these two
Okay,
things.
so... Okay, so that just sends out a shockwave that does more damage.
Oh, it's charging it. There we go.
Okay, so that is what we want. Let's go get 4 more coins. That way we can stun a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can break its fucking skull.
See, so I could do... The mystical challenges seem to be what get me that, so that or that.
So really, yeah.
Which if I just walk straight towards that next objective, I'll run into it.
puzzle 1. Do it.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Okay.
It's so engaging. To be fair, it's the one part of this game I actually want to play. I'm like, oh, a slider puzzle. I enjoy those. I'm not sure if Chad enjoys watching me do those, but...
Chat might have some opinions.
Did I not actually tweet this? I did not actually tweet this. Oop.
I'm curious. We don't get to do early stuff like this that much. Do we have extra people in watching?
Nope.
Okay.
That's fine. I mean, to be fair, I think it's a little strange that the date for this was the day after Thanksgiving. I feel like that's a really weird day to say you're... Yeah, I would imagine.
You're just recovering, if nothing else. Please, no one be going out Black Friday shopping, please. Pins are a little weird.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they'll just keep setting down new ones instead of being like, hey, I just want to go to this thing and take me to that thing.
I think I need to get my morning coffee.
Apparently, I'm going for the squiggly one right now.
Morning.
Yeah. Morning.
Last night I called all the local GameStops, saw they all had lines, and then decided to sleep in this morning. That's good.
Oh,
Eventually consoles will be in ready enough supply.
This is the one next to the boar.
Well then.
You just know.
That's cool, I got this.
You're gonna
Yeah, I'm
solve
gonna
it.
slide puzzles so fast. How do you crouch? Circle?
Circle, yeah.
Here we go. We got this guy.
We born out, yes. I mean, we got that new attack. Now you just try and kill the boar again.
Don't worry, if it comes charging at me, you will get the opportunity to do exactly that.
I'd hope you can push while crouched. I don't think you can, but we'll find out.
Me too.
I can still hear the screams
I
of
can.
Immortals fleeing, while the Caledonian boar
So if I'm not
ravaged their
mistaken, I
countryside
cannot
and destroyed all their harvests.
No, that thing's
All
blocked.
because King Omius forgot
Hey,
to
Bob.
make an offering
You got your chance. There you go.
to Artemis.
It's kind of... Someone brought up Genshin Impact again. It's kind of astonishing how good the animation is in Genshin compared to this.
Oh yeah, Genshin, especially once you get to see it at like 60 frames per second, looks incredible. To be fair, I think the animations here should be smoother than they're rendering out, but it looks like the whole game has that Assassin's Creed cutscene problem. Like, it's got weird, like... It's hard to describe. The amount of time passing in-game in between each frame doesn't seem correctly paced. Which is seemingly what the issue with Assassin's Creed was for the cutscene. Enter the encounter area. So this is awful. We've literally found a terrible, terrible mini-boss that just 10 feet away from where it spawns is outside of its combat area.
So the axe just does so much stun damage, it's ridiculous.
Oh,
like,
cool.
This
We
is
entered the
Godfall.
Yeah, exactly. We entered the Godfall dimension. We need to hammer this motherfucker. Let's go. You were supposed to... Oh, wait, we didn't. We didn't buy the charge.
Yeah. Even with that, still not that much damage.
I don't know. This is a lot more promising than every other time. If we had potions, I would say for sure we would get it this time.
Wish there were a better way to get potions. It takes like 5 freaking fruits.
Yeah, so it's like 1 potion for 2 bushels or whatever. Hey, at least the hammer does stun damage. There's a way out. Cause oh man, it was looking dire. Or the axe.
Yes,
Sorry.
the axe. Can I? Yeah, I can do that.
Damn, good berry. It is really funny that it became Godfall though, because the axe is so much more viable.
Yeah. It's so bad.
Whatever you do, don't leave the encounter area.
Hopefully I've charged up the revive thing again. I really don't know. I can't see any indicator for that ability.
Yeah. No idea. Here we go. This is it.
Did we charge? Jesus.
That would have been heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay dead, please.
We got proper animations this time. It really was. You were just 1 foot outside of the encounter zone for the exact moment it died earlier. Man.
Have not yet seen true power.
Okay.
So that got me a bird? That's weird. Where do I equip my bird? There he is.
Your revive is the ring below your health, by the way.
Ah.
Says KZ Excellent from KZ Excellent.
I was like, okay, this has to be somebody who knows.
Yeah, clearly. So that's your old bird. That sounds pretty alright if you ask me.
Yeah. Man, I'm kind of upset though, just because like, but I saved this bird. This bird was my friend, and I'm just replacing this random bird I found.
Hey, that's an awesome bird. It's a random awesome bird you found. Now give me that slider puzzle.
So how is it compared to Genshin? Genshin is a much more interesting game that tries a lot of different things. This is very straight parody of Breath of the Wild, with some really bad spongy health bars.
You can push into this bottom slot, though, right?
No, most of those are locked off.
Boo. This is not looking good for Dan.
They're both named Foster, so I think it's the same bird. Okay, mate. I got a transmogrifier for the bird.
Now, how do I use the magnesis?
You can't.
To just pick it up out of the slot. Oh, hey, I got a fig. That's good. Okay, let's spin them around. Let's spin them around.
This is not the Stadia version. This is the real version. So it's got a good image.
So I can't pull.
No, you can't pull.
So
that's what makes these extra annoying.
There has to be a way to pull.
Alright, this came out on Stadia. Yeah, they did the early demo on Stadia.
And then they did the much earlier leak on Stadia.
Yes. Which makes it a little surprising that they let them do the early demo.
Yeah. Borderline confusing, actually. Wait.
Stadia is obviously the best version. Yeah, no.
Wait a second. I won't be able to push. Oh, man, if I could just pull.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever played a game with slider puzzles where you can't pull.
It is a little weird.
This is incredibly weird, and it's putting me in a weird situation because now I can't push this.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. One moment, chat, while I recalibrate.
You can push 2 at once, yes.
I can push 2 at once? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. We can do that.
I wish I had known that earlier. I would have got myself this exact situation where...
Yeah, I found myself wishing there was a way to reset it on an earlier one I did. Because I had a revelation similar of like, oh man,
You know, it's doing the adaptive triggers thing here too.
Yeah, I think they literally programmed it wrong on accident.
Yeah, it does feel that way when every time they use the adaptive trigger feedback, it should be probably just rumble or haptic feedback.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Almost.
I didn't line up the tree with that. I couldn't figure out what this was. Oh, God.
Yeah, I also was like, how does this go together?
This camera's insanely annoying. Because when I go to push something, it'll spin.
Of course.
One moment.
Oh, thanks for subscribing, Relics X. Yeah, I think people have released comparisons of how the Switch version looks compared to this version.
Oh, yeah?
Now,
we haven't seen it personally, so we have no fucking clue, but...
I saw, like, a single picture from it. It was like, oh, wow, it doesn't have any of the grass or any of this.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you're launching this game on that many platforms, I imagine the Switch version got the short end of the stick.
Wise not to spend so much time with Aphrodite. She had many jealous
Those were
lovers.
2 whole
Yeah, well,
figs.
she wasn't in love with his brains.
She couldn't best the boar sent by jealous Ares. But when a sad Aphrodite poured nectar over Adonis's wounds, out sprang the gorgeous anemone flower, a symbol of new life.
So now you need to do that other challenge, which was right next to this, or you could just go get the hammer to be even better.
Right. Figure we at least do the other challenge right next to this.
Oh, hey, pomegranates.
I don't know what this thing's for. Where do you see pomegranates? Oh, they're just in the baskets.
Yeah, those were the exact ones I was talking about you passing up before.
Yeah.
I'm glad the baskets give you 3 each.
Yeah.
Yeah. Waiting for the Switch version to be 720p with 30-second loads for the vault. Oh, that Persona 5 Scramble thing.
One of Psyche's
That
more
was
fearsome
nuts.
tasks from Aphrodite
Saying
was to harvest
it's
one
like
from a golden
PS2,
sheep
4
while
seconds.
stealing
PS5,
clean of its
literally
clothes.
instant. Switch, 30 seconds. So, is your goal to just run up there as fast as possible?
Maybe?
I'm gonna guess based on that sound. Yes, I'm at PS4. I really need my morning coffee, evidently.
Apparently. I was like, I wonder... Because I forgot what game you were talking about.
PS4 Pro, Switch, PS5.
It's like, maybe it was a PS2 game. I don't know. I forgot entirely which game we were talking about.
Why is there no timer or anything?
I don't know. Yeah, it had one of these earlier in the game, too, of like, I don't know why it doesn't seem to tell me what I need to do. Yeah, you can do this on the horse?
So it was timed, we just couldn't see the timer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that should have a timer.
Yes.
Easy coins, though. Jesus Christ.
Right?
Clearly, we should just be doing this to get unbelievably ripped and be able to put stuff. Like, imagine that spike, the spear attack you have.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if there's a second talent off of that gives it even more stun damage.
There could be. We
Like,
just
the
don't know.
combat would just go unhinged at that point as you just stack stun damage insanely fast, but... Anyway.
Gods who broke this world. I am the one to remake it.
Let's see. Complete various actions. Each region track Typhon's gaze. Okay.
Oh. I guess that's happening right now.
Guess so. Oh, those blow up.
Funny enough, apparently Catherine for the Switch runs well, because Atlas made that port not a third party like Koei. I mean, Catherine's a PS3 game.
Right.
Persona 5 Scramble is a brand new game.
Yeah.
Also, is Catherine on the Switch 60 or is it 30 frames per second? Because the original's 30. What's up?
I'm like, can you... Those are such a different scale of game. It's hard to
pretend.
know.
I just figured I would read this line in chat and reply to it. Why are we fighting Achilles again? Well, because
we have enough of this
because
rage.
we upset Typhon, and he sent another Achilles at us. His animations are so funny. He's like supposed to be this badass wraith. He's like, "Well, I'ma get you." Inside the suit is Owen Wilson. I
Oh, he is dead. Okay.
don't know. Yeah, he's doing the thing where he does this and explodes. You know how it is.
There was more to be done if Fenyx was to truly free the corrupted heroes from Typhon's grasp.
Casey says the game goes full Unga when you get the bird version that heals you when it deals damage.
Yeah, I'm sure. So wait, it made a wraith layer. Did it put it on the map or anything? I didn't get to the details in time. It's on the map.
Tragic.
I'm going to see if I can enter this dungeon, and then I can teleport back to it if I leave. Because then we can go teleport, get the upgrades, and come right back.
Mm-hmm.
There's something here? Looks like... Ooh. Wait, that's this whole area. this secret path.
Bob's crawling through someone's fucking septic tank, and he's like, I found a secret. I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Go for it, man.
I'll be right back.
I'm probably gonna hit a deer like 37 times and kill it.
Nice.
Oh, why are you behind? Oh, you got a pearl. Okay.
You know that thing you should be doing, but we want to get wrong dad?
No, this is another random puzzle.
Oh. Why?
It'll probably get me more Chiron coins. I don't know.
Oh, okay. As long as it involves me getting strong.
Right, of course.
That's all that matters.
I got so used to in Genshin Impact, I drew one of those 5-star characters who has the ability to teleport. And that made climbing a lot more fun because I could, like, show up my magic spell and teleport to it. And I don't have anything like that here. It makes me feel slow. I wonder if I can down a stamina potion while climbing, and that'll let me keep climbing. Probably. Okay, KZ confirms you can. Thank you, KZ. I get more of these mushrooms. I can eat these mushrooms at any time for stamina. I don't remember what the Olympian figs get me. I've gotten a ton of those.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, there's a thing. Come on. Oh no, why won't you go back? Yeah,
Every time you cut to that map, I'm like, it crashed.
Yeah.
Just the part where it cuts to black and then has the GUI, but not the map.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous. Fucking lightning cable for my phone for the charger crawled up under the wheel.
Where?
So if I had moved, it would have sheared off the head.
Ooh. Where is this thing? Nobody can make a map as good as the one in Breath of the Wild. It's really weird.
Do you mean like the map, like as a gameplay element, or the world design?
I guess both. But
Okay.
I was talking about as a gameplay element of, hey,
Okay.
you can actually just click on it. It'll make a gigantic beam of light
Yes.
so you can see in the world.
Yes. Okay.
And
That
just
element. Yeah. No, that part's great.
And you can immediately just know that you're where it is.
I'm really glad that seemingly Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out holiday next year. That's what a recent leak was suggesting. Because if that is the case, then that means the Switch Pro is likely coming out before it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can play Breath of the Wild 1 on the Switch.
That'd be great. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
The only reason I didn't play Hyrule Calamity is I want to play it on a Switch Pro. Does not run well on regular. And I guess I don't need to feel too bad about waiting on it. It's apparently the best-selling Warriors game ever already.
Yes. It helps when your game is, tied directly into the story of a Zelda.
Yes.
Yeah, I've kind of hit a point with games where I'm like, oh, I want to play this game, and Bob will be like, oh, it's only on the Switch or PC, and I'll be like, because the PS5 loading that fast and having such a great feeling controller and everything else about it is so good.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to drop money on a Switch game. So it'd be nice if the Switch Pro could at least look a lot nicer.
Right?
Maybe run better.
This is some sort of challenge. It's a pillar. Let me see if it'll tell me on the map. Oh, it's just been a location. So I guess if I get near it, I would use it. use it as fast travel.
Kai Bear says, "Oh man, is this a hashtag sponsored video about GigaBoots?" Technically, it's not a hashtag sponsored video because we're not getting paid. But we do have a review unit sent to us by Ubisoft, which I made clear we said in the title. Dan, you're drunk on PS5 loading power. It's fucked up, man. It hurt when I actually saw Digital Foundry do the analysis of, oh yeah, the PS5, if you're playing with PS5 people, it loads into the multiplayer map in literally 2 seconds. I was like, God. Why does it gotta be like? Oh, thanks, Galeria.
Was that a host?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I'm really not the person to ask about what IP I would like to cross over with a Warriors game because I just want them to make a good Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, no, it's gotten to the point where it's like you've taken too long a break. What's happening?
From making a good one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they took about a 15-year break. That's where the bar is. It's all the way back on the PS2.
It's pretty messed up. Yeah, I was like, they made all these spin-offs better. Haven't done the original. Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is new to PC specs list, but Cyberpunk is recommending using an SSD rather than a hard drive. Yeah, very few games recommend that, but I have seen it once or twice before. Doesn't surprise me. I bet the load times are ass on a hard drive. Good luck, people on an Xbox One.
Let's see if this is what I think it is. Yeah, we got a sphere.
That was their version of the do.
Yeah, no, it's like you wanna do a Zelda thing, but you don't have those sounds. I'm sorry.
What are you holding?
This is an orb.
It seems to be the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah, it's you saw Men in Black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Orion.
So, you're Orion, huh?
This is my
You're
belt.
gonna put that in a belt. It seems complicated.
You know, I found these puzzles before with the big orbs, but I've always been next to something that obviously wanted to use them. So I'm honestly not sure where I'm supposed to take this now. I thought there might be
There was a
place.
weird pedestal right next to where you picked it up.
Yeah,
but
that'd be insane, though.
Open this door to stick this thing on a shelf.
That's just another one of the orbs, actually. So I guess that there's a central location here in Eros' palace that wants the orbs. Maybe that? Do. Yeah, you got some Gary's Mod sound effects.
That's good. I like that.
Oh, there's the orb puzzle. Okay. There's like a big, looks like a game board of some sort. I feel like I've seen it in, that Nintendo game.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of board games.
Are you gonna play Moncala?
Yeah. I'll play Mangala over here.
If there's one love story that always gets me, it's the story of Psyche and Eros.
You're just supposed to...
Yeah, come on.
Oh, okay, so you're supposed to only bring enough, not to fill it, but to make that formation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not that unhinged.
The orb puzzles give out the most coins in KZ's experience. Interesting. Any chance you guys gonna do a Sackboy stream?
That's sweet, Zeus. Shut up.
Maybe. I don't.
Huh. I don't know why it's locked. I guess I need to keep killing or something? That's bizarre.
Or maybe you get all the other orbs and then that one unlocks as the last one.
Possible.
Yeah, I feel like Sackboy stream would be all right. I'm trying to make my way through Demon Souls right now with the deadline. So I don't know. It wouldn't be a terrible game to stream tonight. Yeah, my backlog for Game of the Year is 10 games long.
Oof.
And they aren't small games.
Of course not.
That's a bit of a problem. Thankfully, Demon Souls isn't super long. I mean, it's not as long as Aegis Rim. Hopefully.
This is Dan's first Demon Souls style game.
No, Bob, it's not long at all. Ignore the fact that these people saying this have probably beaten Demon Souls before on the PS3.
Right. Or at least played other games in the genre.
2020 Game of the Year podcast delayed until 2022.
We're brave. We're not that brave.
Cyberpunk won't be that long, Dan. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a lean 12-hour experience. That's the type of games they make, right?
Yeah. I thought this was an egg.
Demon Souls is an easy 15 hours long if you use the infinite luck glitch.
I wonder when they'll patch that out.
Lock the Chest says, man, Demon Souls is stuck on the splash screen for me right now. Kind of worried I ran into a glitch or something. That's real weird. I would just uninstall and reinstall it. They're like, hey, did you know you have currency? Looks like it's behind that wall.
Yeah, it does break the wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it locked?
A lean 130 hours. I did not imagine this game would have this much twing twang.
Yeah, no, it's a decent bit.
Just take the Microsoft approach and delete all your saves. I went one step beyond that. It deleted literally everything. And that still didn't fix their fucking console. Oh, man. What a piece of shit. I've never bought a worse console in my life. And I can say that easily.
I got my PS3 home and it bricked immediately.
Yeah, that's the only way you could top that.
Yeah, basically.
Because it's effectively bricked. I can't play the games I own on it. Not the ones I want to play, anyways.
Right. Because everything has Smart Delivery. That's the game.
That's a next-gen game, yeah. Devil May Cry 5 is the only one that doesn't.
Right.
Because it's a next-gen game. Shock. Oh, I thought the Heavenly Sword stream was on YouTube. Is it not? Well, if I remember, I'll look into that. Theo keeps complaining at me to make sure the Battletoads uploads goes over and I keep forgetting.
Right.
Okay, Aura of the Earth 09 says it is. Or 009. Yeah, Battletoads still isn't on YouTube. That I'm fucking up on, sure. Since when the hell was this an emo? What, Bongo Buzelli? That's been an emo for a while. Phil gave me his blessing. It's like people need Bongo and Buzelli. I should just do separate emotes for each of them. Yeah, zoom in.
I feel like most games would give you a bit more of an understanding of how puzzles are connected. Like, yeah, there's a gem
You,
there.
my friend, haven't played The Witness.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, this probably shouldn't go for the same thing. Puzzles.
I'm assuming there'll be another error thing I shoot. Maybe I'm just totally wrong on that. If nothing else, there's at least got to be a separate button. He's on top.
Huh, that's weird.
What's up?
They're saying that, that stream is no longer up there, Heavenly Sword.
Weird?
Is that true? Let me see how much I can do on my phone easily. They change what features are available on phone over the years, so I don't know.
Right. Never that easy.
No.
Possibly anything else on top of this.
Okay, apparently it, it is over there. I have no idea what the fuck they were thinking. Boop. Okay, it's public now. What are we streaming after this? A video game. We definitely know what. We're just not telling you because we're so funny and clever that we don't want our brilliant idea to be spoiled. But we should probably stop streaming this so that way we can do the other stream.
Probably.
I mean, this has been a solid 2 hours, 17 minutes. I feel like that's a decent-sized chunk of...
They got to experience Eris's palace. Maybe you got to do some more funny animation at the home base before we go.
Okay, yeah. Can you get jacked?
Maybe.
Is there a way for you to work out?
I don't think
Because
so.
I still want to see this fucking animation.
Right, we did not, like, every time I went to one of those things that should have been that, it was locked behind something or it just wasn't there. Like that one, I was exploring everywhere around that because it was supposed to have one of those challenges.
Yeah.
But it was not there. Oh my god. Do we really need two more? We could look. Maybe the tutorial line has some I missed. Let me look at the map here. Maybe there's gonna be easy.
Zeva says maybe it's a full story playthrough of Godfall. Story?
Right?
That was my first thought. I'm like, what? So was that the training area? Was that the opening area?
That's the opening area over here.
Is there stuff over here you should have done and you just skipped?
I don't
You wanted to get to the main line.
I don't see anything, but let me look at it because then I can do the thing where I can unveil stuff. Reveals things. I removed the veal from it.
Yeah, that's pork. It's unveal. Casey says a lot of talking to two people. Yeah, that's the plot of Godfall. You talk to that person, and that person, and that person again, and then you go on a mission. Maybe we should just...
Yeah.
Because you seem pretty directionless here on exactly where to head to do this. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out with us as we check out this game. I'm sure we will talk about it on something at some point. Eventually. We'll see you guys later tonight for whatever tonight's stream is. What game was it where you could shoot the sun or the moon or whatever to change size?
That was GTA.
Okay. Oh, it's just gonna keep going. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.